Alright guys, let's play Switchcars. So the point of this game is to escape to the year 2055. So we're going to start in the highest year possible because I've played this game quite a bit. The more that you play it, the better that you get at it, the further that you get, the higher year you can start on. However, I've never beaten this game, and we're going to get to why in the course of the review. So first of all, it starts you out on foot, and you have a grappling hook you can get around with, and what you want to do when you start out is just get 3 vehicles. You know, these 3 are fine. Now, you see there's a timer in the bottom of the screen. When the timer hits 0, a monster will come and attack me. So you want to keep your speed up so as to avoid this monster. And if you take too long, there'll be 3 or 4 monsters attacking you. Okay, so we're gonna hop in this train. These portals teleport you forward, save you some time. Safe zone. So now that we're in a safe zone, we're gonna grab some more vehicles. And your vehicles take damage and get destroyed, and they also run out of gas. So we're about to run out of gas in this vehicle. We're gonna try to hop into another one. Hit this portal. We're gonna go on foot, try to hit some shit with our grappling hook. Alright, now we're rolling. Battery died, I'm out of fuel. Let's get a boat. Why not? And the reason you don't see me switching out for better vehicles all the time, like there was a faster looking boat, we saw a helicopter earlier, is that this monster is chasing me. And beyond that, get this. Another thing is that you can't die when you're in a vehicle. Now your vehicle can be destroyed and then you'll be put back on foot. But while you're switching vehicles, you're very vulnerable, especially if you're at speed. You know, that's the main way that you die, is switching vehicles while you're moving. And I'm sure that'll happen to us. Okay, I don't think I've ever had a blimp before. Let's get a blimp. The game's telling me I have a more suitable vehicle, but it don't matter. Flying around this blimp. You see, I can go into the sky with the blimp. I sort of like this blimp. It's got a lot of gas. Hit these portals. That was a mistake. Alright, our plane was on fire, but it went out. Maybe it's because it's raining. Shit. grapple hook onto this boat or whatever this is, swamp. machine. Alright, safe zone. So we've got time here. There's no timer in the safe zone. So this vehicle sucks. We'll try to get a better one here. And that looks a lot better. And this vehicle has a grappling hook, so that's pretty cool. You can get some extra speed that way. Christ. Alright, we got a boat now. As you can see, fairly often the environment changes and it just warps you to a new one, and you can see when it's going to happen on your mini-map, but it's still very disorienting. It's one of the things I like the least about this game, although I respect the fact that it's a unique gameplay mechanic that I haven't seen, I don't think, in any other game. It's still, you know, it's disorienting, it's annoying. And it's one of the main reasons that you die, because oftentimes you'll be switching. Right, I'm gonna try to get this thing. You'll be switching cars, and it'll warp you directly into the back of a car or into a lava pit. I've actually been thrown directly into space before and into an asteroid. So it's cool that, you know, you can get a vehicle. It's cool that, you know, they have all these different environments. Okay, so here I'm in space. I can sort of navigate a little bit with whatever car I have. That's good. Okay. I ran through a repair station, so all my vehicles are repaired. We're doing a pretty good job of hitting. Oh shit, I couldn't steer very quickly because all the ice. Really gotta get a couple more vehicles here. Grab a hook onto this one. I would have loved to have gotten that bus, but I was just going too fast. I would have died, I believe, if I had tried it. Got 2 snowmobiles. Safe zone. We're having a pretty good run. So it looks like this wasn't a snowmobile, actually an all-terrain vehicle. Okay, so I'm in a lava zone, and I warped out of it. But as you can see, the lava zone was actually hurting my vehicle. You know, I really like this all-terrain vehicle. This is sweet. I should have grabbed that one. I'm almost out of gas here. Sometimes you can actually grapple hook. Gotta make something happen here, guys. Got to get in this little boat thing, come hell or high water. Desperately needed this vehicle. So that's the problem with the game right there is you can't. What is this thing? Okay, I have no idea what that was. But okay. Alright, safe zone. Okay, looks like we exited the safe zone pretty quickly after we entered it. Okay, so we've got a few vehicles now. I've ever hit that many portals in a row, guys, and it's still going, so that was pretty amazing. And as you can see, even though we were going super fast, hit all those portals, we're still being chased. As you get, now I'm fucked. As you get further into the game, okay, so we got to 2051, and now you can see, okay, so the vehicles with the dots above them, like the first vehicle, this kind of like Combine, that like alien pod we were in, this blimp, those are all vehicles that I'd never used before, so that's kind of neat. You can see I made it to 2051, very close to the end of the game, but when I died, let's see what happened. I was in some kind of alien world, I guess. There weren't any vehicles around. The vehicles I had were not durable at all. I hit a rock because I was trying to outrun these aliens, which, by the way, you can't even outrun. You know, they just catch up to you after a couple seconds, and they jump in front of you and they smash your vehicle. But how I died was I was just helpless. Now, that wasn't as bad as what normally happens. What normally happens is you're trying to switch vehicles and it warps you to a new environment and you run right into the back of something while you're on foot. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is, okay, so I've watched, you know, all the other Let's Plays and reviews of this game on YouTube. Nobody has actually beaten this game. And as you can see, I got fairly close in one try. Not my first try. I have, you know, maybe 5 hours in this game, which is not very much, you know, to be making a review. But the reason I'm making this review, and here's my final point, is that the game is unsatisfying. It's not fun. And when you die, it's frustrating, and you don't actually want to play again. You know, I can't wait to finish this review and go play something else. So let's talk about the pros of the game, and then I'll give it a score. You know, so the pros of the game is that it has some unique gameplay mechanics, like how it warps you from territory or environment to environment. It has maybe over 1,000 vehicles. You can see in my database here, it has 1,100 vehicles, and I've only used 400 of them. It's got 100 different environments. I've been in all of them, and 42 power-ups. You didn't see me use too many power-ups. they're not that useful. The best ones are like tracks are good. Let's go off road. I don't even know. The machine gun's pretty good. The AI is good because it drives for you. Let's see. Fuel tank is good. So this game's got a large variety of vehicles and environments. I like the art. It's nice and bright. It's pixel art. I like the pixelized backgrounds. So that's it, But let's talk about the cons. The unique gameplay mechanic where it warps you from environment to environment is disorienting, and it takes you out of the game flow. I mean, this game's core gameplay is going fast and avoiding obstacles. Well, it's kind of hard to avoid obstacles when it just throws you in to new environments all the time. You can't see what's coming. I can't tell you how many times I've died because the game literally threw me into a pit of lava, and I couldn't do anything about it. I just burned to death. Or sometimes, I remember one time earlier today, I think it threw me into outer space, and I hit a meteor. I ran into an asteroid before I could do anything about it. You can't really turn that fast in space because you got no traction. And I died, and that was it. Game over. And it said, struck by an asteroid. Great, very unceremonious way to end the game. There was no real struggle, and there was no real build up to my death. In a good game, you feel death approaching, and you try to stave it off, and the game gives you chances to make really skillful moves or plays that if you pull off, you'll survive. You'll live to fight another day. This game is not like that at all. You just die. And people might be saying, well, why don't you plan your strategy a little better? Have better vehicles in store to deal with all the different environments that you might come up with. Yeah, well, that's fine and good. If the game was more fun, I would develop these higher level strategies. But that's the real problem with the game, is that it's not enough fun to keep playing. When you die, it's just frustrating. It wasn't the fun of playing the game doesn't outweigh the unceremonious frustration of dying. So for that reason, well, before I give a score, I want to say one more thing. I do respect this game. It's programmed well. I've never seen a bug in the game. Everything works as you would imagine it. The people who programmed it obviously have some chops, and I like the art style as well. However, the core gameplay mechanic is disrupted by the fact that you die so quickly and easily, and because it constantly warps you. I mean, every 5 seconds it warps you to a new environment, so you never really get your speed up all the way. Another thing, all the fast vehicles have small gas tanks, so you can never really go fast for a long period of time anyway. So all that being said, this game is below average. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. I've seen other people giving this game 8s and 9s out of 10s, and yet those same people never played this game for more than a few hours. They certainly never got to year 2051 like me, and they've never come close to beating it. So, sorry guys, I wish I could give this game a higher score. I wish I could recommend it, but my recommendation is you don't buy this game. Okay? No Shot signing out. Please feel free to argue with me in the comments, and if you liked my review, if you felt it was honest and fair, then go ahead and subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys.